Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts.
Hey guys, James the Chart Guys. It's Monday, November 27th. Going to do my nightly video on gold. I was watching gold on the hourly in this channel. We broke out of it bullish. And then have some consolidation pullback right now. So this is going to be healthy consolidation after breaking out of this pattern bullish for now. I'm going to move this drawing set on the hourly. And if you look closer here, the hourly did have a bear break. Inside candle high and low within previous ranges, high and low had a bear break. But it was on decreasing volume, so I'm not paying much attention to that. To me at this point, it's healthy consolidation. We may be in an equilibrium pattern where we have a high here. Now we have a high established at $12.99, right under that $1,300 psychological level. We have this low of support at $12.9170. We have a higher low here at $12.9730. And so this is going to be my measure of strength on the hourly. If you want to follow it overnight, or if you're a futures trader, I would look for bears a support break of $12.9170. And if I was a bull, I would look for a resistance break of whatever the lower highs are going to be. So we have this high here and then this lower high here, which is at $12.9730. So if I saw $12.9730 break, then potential to test that $12.99, $1,300 level if you're watching it overnight. As far as the daily goes on gold, we had an inside candle today. Let me see, the high was at $12.9330 on the inside candle, high and low within the previous ranges, high and low. We closed at $12.9420, so that is a bull break. Not very convincing to me yet. Ideally, would have liked to close above this mother candle at $12.9460 on increasing bull volume, but good news for the bulls is we're continuing to set higher lows, low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low on these pullbacks, and higher high so far from this high. Higher high, higher high, and higher high. So we're still continuing to set higher highs and higher lows. We could draw a support line here on the daily if you'd like. And bulls have been holding this support line. So if I see a break below the support line, this is just going to be consolidation after some bearish activity. So at the highs, we had all this profit taking, bounce, consolidation, pullback. Consolidated, pull back. So if this is consolidation and we break below the support line and lose this recent low here at 1263.80, that is going to be a sign of weakness and the bear still in control here. And on the weekly, that correlates to, let me move this drawing, and that correlates to from this recent low. So we had this move here, unable to break this top, basically break that $1,300 level. We pulled back, kind of faked everyone out by breaking to a lower low on the weekly, and then had a nice rip to the top, broke 1,300, had a nice run up. Once we lost that upper Bollinger Band on the weekly, had a pullback, set this low, and so we have this now. We have this bounce attempt here at 1308.40, higher low, lower high here at lower high here so far at $12.99. So we'll see if we can break that $1,300 level. And the longer term trend to look at is weekly. And if we're able to break this, the 1,300 psychological, it needs to break that 1308.40 to change this longer term weekly trend. We were able to hold to a higher low on the weekly, I believe 1262.80. I can't remember. Yeah, we were able to slightly hold a higher low on the weekly on this pullback. So we need to break that 1,300 level, 1308.40. And then the next resistance is going to be this upper wick here at 1317.10. And then, of course, recent highs here. For me, what I would look for as a bear, I would look for last week's support. We have an inside candle, high and low of the gold inside candle. Last week's inside candle was within the previous week's candle of this candle here. And you can see the declining volume here. So if you see a clear bear break on increasing bear volume on the week by the close, or if you see a bull break by increasing bull volume on the close, that's going to show me the mid to longer term trend on gold, in my opinion. And so if we get a bear break here below 1274.10, then we're going to look at the mother candle low here at 1269.70. And if we break this low here at 1263.80, then that will be a lower low on the weekly, changing this trend in favor of the bears. If we get a bull break and break above last week's high of 1295.10, and then break the mother high, candle high of 1297.50, and if we break this high of 1308.40, that's going to be a trend change for the bulls, in my opinion. So look for, again, would like to do it on increasing volume, or at least similar volume to the inside candle on the weekly that we had last week. As far as GDX goes, GDX, same thing, miners. Just looking at GDX nowadays, we have this high, lower high like gold did on the weekly, but whereas gold was able to hold higher lows on the weekly, GDX was unable to. So definitely need to break above this high here of 23.99, or that $24 level, and that's what I'm looking for, and see if we can change the trend on the weekly. As you can see, high, low, lower high, lower low. So bears are in control of this until we set a higher high and a higher low on consolidation. You look at this volume clearly thinning out from this bounce attempt. It's starting to thin out here. So hopefully we start seeing some increasing volume either way. And for bears, I would look for a break of 22.22 to show that we're going to continue to set lower lows. For bulls, you need to break that $24 level to set a higher high on the weekly and change that trend on the weekly. Daily here. The daily here is above, regained the upper Bollinger Band today, and now at the 50 and the 100 MAs here. We'll see what happens at the next resistance on the daily. Looks like there's a gap to fill here at 23.36 before we hit that $24 resistance level that I was talking about. So if we're able to fill that gap here, then the next resistance we're going to look at here as 23.58, and then that $24 level is really important to longer term bull miners. And you can see the Bollinger Band's opening up, so we'll see if the bulls can show up and start riding this upper Bollinger Band if it's starting to curl up here. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.